Hi Aquarius, my name is Bria Bogatin and I am the founder and creator of White Shadow Spiritual Advising. Make sure you check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. This is the video for your monthly tarot reading for the month of August. You can also check out like your Venus and like Mercury signs or Jupiter or whatever down there. I will put the info to find me on my social media. It's very easy and simple, just on Facebook and Instagram. It's White Shadow Spiritual Advising. If you would like a reading, please message me through one of those platforms. That is the best way to get a hold of me. And I post daily readings on there, which is really awesome to keep up with, and other fun things. And you can get a good, even more of a sense of what my readings are like and what my work is like. Okay, Aquarius, so seems like you guys are playing a little bit of a mental game right now. Maybe some mental anguish happening, a lot of reminiscing going on this month, a lot of nostalgia happening this month. Possibly even romanticizing the past. That doesn't necessarily mean with an old lover. Could be with a friend, but definitely your mind playing some tricks on you. Okay, so let's get into it. The first card that you guys are receiving is the Nine of Swords. So obviously this is a card of overthinking, mental anguish, really just doing the most, especially within your mind. This can be sleepless nights, having nightmares, night terrors. If you're having nightmares, put an amethyst under your pillow and, hold the amethyst in your hand and ask it to bless your dream space and to transmute your negative dreams and nightmares and have them come to you in a more better way so that you can understand what your subconscious mind is trying to tell you. This can be a card of anxiety. Whenever this card comes out, I always like to give people this exercise. So when it comes to overthinking and negative thought patterns, a lot of the times they occur based off of a root of something. So for example, say that you, a few months ago, you were overthinking about getting in a car accident, and you're just thinking about it and thinking about it, and then months go by and you're like, why do I still have this fearful thought? Why am I still overthinking? Like, what is happening? And what happens is it takes about 21 days to program your brain to go in a cycle and follow a pattern. So when we start overthinking for a good amount of time, we then train our brain to be comfortable in that energy and continue that overthinking. So pretty much you guys are being guided, and you should try to reprogram your mind. And a really great way you can do that is when you're in your cycle of overthinking, stop yourself. And like for me, I would say, Bria, I am sorry for putting you through this mental anguish. I have sympathy for you. I understand, and I hold space and compassion for you. And then right after you're done that, list 10 things that you're grateful for, or 10 things you can see, 10 things that you love about yourself. And what that will do is it'll alleviate that overthinking and help you to reprogram your mind. So you have to keep doing it. And obviously it's not just, you're not just going to overthink and do that, exercise once and then everything's going to be fine. No, you have to keep doing it every time you feel yourself going into that anxiety, going into that overthinking process. And eventually, after, about 21 days, a few weeks, you will reprogram your mind to think better thoughts. And you can incorporate the different archangels if you so choose. For example, you can call upon Archangel Michael. Please help me to break my connection to these negative thoughts. Please help me to detach myself from these negative thoughts. And they can call upon Archangel Jophiel as you do your gratitude list and say, Archangel Jophiel, who is the Archangel of Beauty, please help me to see more beauty in the world. Help me to think more beautiful thoughts and see more beauty within myself. So try that out, Aquarius. It worked for me. It's worked for a lot of my clients, so it should work for you as well, as long as you keep up with it. Another thing about the Nine of Swords is that it can definitely serve as a little bit of a warning of, if you don't reel this in and if you don't get a handle on your negative thought processes, it's going to start to physically, I think the electricity flickered in my house, so now there's all this beeping. The Nine of Swords can let us know that our negative thought processes can start to manifest as negative physical health problems. So don't allow your thoughts and your mindset to negatively affect your physical health. You're going to start seeing that happen and appear for you if you don't get a rein in on this. So the next card you're receiving is the Four of Swords. The Swords is a mental energy, so you got a lot of mental energy happening here. The Four of Swords, very simply, is a card of meditation and prayer, and when to find time to do both of those. So the difference between meditation and prayer is meditation is being one with Source, one with our Creator, and prayer is speaking to Source or speaking to our Creator, our higher selves, our higher power. Aquarius, you need to meditate. You need to reflect. You need to sit with your own energy. You need to sit in your uncomfortableness in order to accept it and overcome it and understand it on higher levels. That is going to help you a lot, again, with the whole mental anguish you guys are dealing with. The next card you're receiving is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, this is where I was saying, or why I was saying, you guys are having very nostalgic moments, reminiscing about the past, romanticizing the past. So this card can speak towards doing all of that, even going back into your childhood. Maybe this is a time for you to heal childhood traumas or understand events in your childhood in different lights, in different ways. Or something, you know, whatever is putting you through this mental anguish, whatever you're feeling negatively within your mind, it's very possible that it is a reoccurring lesson for you, and now's the time to really break that. The Six of Cups can also speak towards past lives. So maybe you're having past life lessons and memories, even talents resurface for you during this time. With the Six of Cups also, this can talk about children, connecting more with your inner child and your childlike energy. A really great exercise with that is going to your inner child. You know, imagine yourself when you were 8 or 7 or 5 and go to that child and tell that child how much you love them and that they're safe and that they're cared for. That's a really great modality to connect more with your inner child. Now's the time to ask yourself, what were your dreams and aspirations when you were a child, and are you doing that now? Are you achieving that? Are you fulfilling your inner child? You know, ask yourself that, write it down. But definitely with the Six of Cups, you know, also this could be encouraging you to spend more time with children. You know, if children, if you have a passion for children, if you want to work with children, now's the time to really seek that out. And maybe children and their energy can really help to heal you right now. But definitely with the Six of Cups, you know, try not to make the past something it wasn't. You know, if someone shows you their true colors, don't try and change that. And try to get out of that cycle of nostalgia, because you're just going to keep your energy stuck in the past and stuck with people that maybe aren't in your life anymore. Finally, Aquarius, the last card you are receiving is the Ten of Swords. So again, back with these swords. So you're definitely having, you know, with the cups, that represents emotions. Something that I've been telling people a lot lately, especially my clients, is you can heal your mind through your emotions and your emotions through your mind. A lot of times people just naturally see the mind and the heart, or the intellect and your intuition, as opposite energies, but they're actually like the perfect opposite. They perfectly complement each other. So meditate upon that. What does that mean to you? How does that feel when you hear that? How does it feel when you hear that you can heal your mind through your emotions and your emotions through your mind? You know, if your mind is all out of whack, connect with your heart. If your heart is, you know, discombobulated and you don't know what's going on within you, connect with your mind. But the Ten of Swords, looks are a little deceiving with this card. It looks horrible, but it's very much a card of hitting rock bottom, and there's nowhere to go but up from here. You know, once you go through the Nine of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Six of Cups, you'll be able to really rise back up. In the background, you see the sun clearing, or I'm sorry, the sun coming out through the clouds clearing, and there's really no more room to put another sword in this guy's back. So he's hit rock bottom, you know, so you can only go up from here, Aquarius. I think September will be a lot easier of a month for you, especially mentally. This Ten of Swords is a card of huge breakthroughs. It's a card of overcoming addictions. And addictions can come in many forms: materially, drugs, alcohol, sex, you know. So you are breaking free from these old chains right now. And, you know, think about how if you feel that you are addicted to something, you know, if you're addicted to smoking, what was the root cause of that? You know, what occurred maybe in your childhood that led you to this path of becoming an addict? Or even addicted to your emotions, you know, addicted to the past. There's a lot for you to explore here, Aquarius, and there's a lot of healing to be done. But things are going to be easier for you once you can really overcome this. You're going to become more of yourself, and you're going to become a lot stronger from this. So one day you will look back on it and you'll feel a lot more grateful for these lessons. So break through, Aquarius. Know that you are going to rise up by the end of this month and heal that inner child. Speak to your inner child and try to live through your inner child, okay? Have a great rest of your month.